Start the show!
Welcome to the stage, JM! Yes! Woo. Oh, go ahead, find your seat. We will wait. I'm just messing with you, it's cool. Thanks for coming out. It's great to be here. You know, on my way here, I passed this tattoo place, and it said no regrets. And I was like, that's awesome. What a great way to work in no refunds. Right there in the title. I started reading about the world around me. Like, I wanted to know more about the world around me because, well, to be knowledgeable, and it's embarrassing as hell when all your friends are talking about serious things like, I don't know, like a fiscal cliff or something. And all you can think to say is, yeah, man. Oh, I love rock climbing. Somewhere along the way, though, I think I'm a little desensitized. I think I kind of missed it. Yeah, like I was reading about this shooting that took place at a mall in Kenya, and I was like, no way. Dude, I did not know they had a mall in Kenya. I was just... I know I'm not the only person in here right now after I said that. It's like sitting there thinking about an Apple store that literally sells apples. Feeling froggy? Let's head over to the Puma store. And the gap is literally just an empty plot of dirt right between the Apple store and the Puma store. Just... Looking at the world around me, I was like, oh my god, it's crazy out there. But it made me think about all the craziness that's right here, you know? Like I started thinking about myself. Like I was driving past a church, and you see the signs out front with those messages, like, you know, repent now, going to hell. Michael, call your mother. Like, you know, like... And I saw this one, and it said, texting while driving will get you a face-to-face conversation with Jesus. No, I don't know. Could have been a random thought. Probably because I was high. But I started thinking to myself, I was like, man, what kind of cell phone plan does Jesus have? A little bit about me. I'm part Greek and I'm part black. So actually, if you want, go ahead. Give it up one time for a lifetime geared towards high blood pressure. And a body hair growth rate that rivals that of a werewolf. It's awesome being a representative of two ethnicities that have had such impact on modern day culture with those intellectual phrases like, I think therefore I am, and pull over that ass too fat. People don't really get the ethnicity thing though, so I find myself in all these really like racially awkward situations. Like Spanish-speaking people will come up to me and just start speaking to me in Spanish. See, you laugh at that, but I ask you, have any of you ever been walking through your neighborhood and had somebody just come up to you and hand you randomly a weed whacker and say, get to it? I made $30 that day. That's not the point. Middle Eastern people will come up to me and offer me like their daughter and a couple goats. My favorite is my white friends though. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. If you're in here and you're guilty of this, white people, starting off any sentence with, I'm not racist, but, that doesn't make it better. Really the only time I get offended though is when I'm hanging out with my white friends and I look around and I realize that I'm the token black guy. I'll just be like, oh, you fuckers didn't even try. Yeah. So I'm in a relationship. Yeah, oh, thank you. Yay. Where my relationship people at? Yeah. Wow. I thought I asked about relationship people, not where am I terminally ill, folks. Who's got 2 weeks left to live? I probably would have got a better pop. Jeez. Yeah, no, I'm in a relationship and I know this, and no, it's not because she told me. Throw that out there. But it's because I looked at myself in the mirror the other day and I realized I could do this number now.
Hey.
Yeah, it's a relationship gut right there. I just have abs, people. Now I play a game with myself where I wonder what my penis is doing today. I miss him sometimes. We just moved in together, actually. What came along with that was a 5-year-old little boy, which I was afraid of at first. I thought it would complicate things just because I don't like kids. I want to be the reason why, like 10 years from now, he's on Dr. Phil. You know? Like, I don't care if he's on Dr. Phil 10 years from now. I just don't want to be the reason why. I just want to clarify. But it's okay. We're past that point. Crisis averted. Well, not really averted. I've already messed him up. So I guess what I meant to say was, pressure's off. Like, you're probably looking at me right now. You're sitting here looking. You're like, what'd you do to that 5-year-old boy? Nothing. It's what he caught me and his mother doing together. So hot. Now, a lot of times when I start this story off, people are like, all my people with kids, they're always like, that's why you locked the door to the bedroom. That's a valid point. But we were in the living room? I'm glad it happened though, okay? I am, because we've discovered one of two things at an early age. All right, one, possibly low self-esteem. So I would think he would have ran up to me and been like, get off my mama, you know? But he didn't do that. He just stood there and watched. Which means it could be option number 2, which is he's a freaking perv. Because he just stood there and watched. He acted like it was his fault. He was just like, oh, God, this is awkward. Oh, jeez. You know what, guy? I just wanted some milk. And I know where that is, so I'm just gonna... And like he goes off like behind the counter in the kitchen and he disappears. And you don't see him, but a second later you hear, hey guys, his little tiny hand shoots up. Where are the clean sippy found him, little tiny thumbs up now. It's just like, and I don't know where he got it from, but he comes back from around the counter and he's got an ice cold Gatorade and a sweat towel. And he comes over, he puts the Gatorade down on the couch beside me, dabs my forehead with the sweat towel, and goes off to bed. Gives me one of these, and then just off. Yeah, that's right. My 5-year-old just upgraded from freeloader to wingman. Every now and then I find myself having this little battle between single guy, family guy. You know, it's a little bit of a struggle. Like the other day I went to the fridge and I was sitting there, I'm looking in the fridge and I was like, who the fuck bought carrots? Where do these grapes come from? What is kicking cotton candy Ninja Turtle yogurt? It's delicious, by the way. I was like, where are my pizza boxes? Where are the ramen? Can I get a Hot Pocket, please? Like, we spent $200 on groceries the other day. I have no food to eat. I don't cook, I eat. I won't cook. Like, and that's when I started thinking about it. And I'm going to preface this next statement, ladies, by saying, and men, let me know if you're with me on this, that there is nothing better in this world than the love of a good woman. Okay, did any of you guys came in here with a woman? You better say something. But I couldn't help but think to myself, I'm like, what happens to us, men? We spend the first 18 years of our lives saying what? Man, I can't wait till I get my own place. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna stand in front of the fridge with the door open. And I don't know why. I'm gonna have ninja swords in the living room. See? and then what happens? We meet a girl and it's like, oh, some sex for my freedom? That sounds fair. And the next thing you know, you're hiding out in the only place in the house where you can be by yourself, which also happens to be the same place you shit in. I'm in the bathroom all the time, people, and I'm not even doing anything. I'm sitting on the edge of the tub watching YouTube videos, because it's the only place I can do that. But not now. Now I got that. What you doing? let's play. Go away! Like, he's sitting at the door. You don't even know, man. Little tiny hands up under the door. Like, what are you reaching for? The little tiny white Vienna sausage is just rolling back and forth. Like, leave me alone. I caught him looking under the door one day, y'all. Now I have to throw down a towel. Like you did when you were in high school and you didn't want the fumes to get out and everybody knew what you were doing in there. Love having a family. Makes me feel like a kid again. And what I mean by that is, I mean, like, when I know they're not going to be home for the weekend, I feel like a kid again. When my parents went away for the weekend, you know what I'm talking about. I gotta tell you right now, man, I'm getting crazy with it. I'm walking around naked. I'm playing Call of Duty. I'm watching porn on the big TV in the living room. I got really crazy one weekend. Check this out. I made a sandwich on white bread. Yeah, that I hide in the trunk of my car every week. I got really, really crazy with it. Like, what I like to do is I like to run around to, like, every bathroom in the house, right? And what I do is I grab the roll of toilet tissue and I flip it the right way. And I leave it like that. Yeah. Don't worry. I flip it back, though. I'm not too crazy with that. Flip it back. But yeah. Being up under each other, though, that's giving me the advantage of having my flaws pointed out more regularly. And one thing that came to my attention recently, and guys, maybe you've heard this, ladies, maybe you've said this. Apparently, guys, sometimes we're just not romantic enough. She said, duh. Yeah. At first I was like, no. But then I thought about it, and I was like, well, I am guilty of grabbing her by the back of the arm and going, squishy. Don't do that. That doesn't end well. Anyways, you guys have been a lot of fun. I'm Jay. I'm just Mike. Let's keep it going, y'all.